What's going on, everyone? It's Retrospective, back at it again with a brand new video. Today I'm riding around in Florence, New Jersey. This video, as I said in my last video, is going to be talking about why it's so much fun to be on a motorcycle, the benefits of riding motorcycles, and basically if everybody rode motorcycles, what would happen? Look at this bird. Look at this bird. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but that bird was right in my face. So to start off, if everybody rode motorcycles, even in one state, if everybody in one state rode motorcycles, the amount of traffic in that state would be substantially low compared to every other state in this nation, in the world probably. I mean, you even see it in India. So, if you're riding around in India, or one of those other countries like that, where they just completely go. They just go without having to hesitate about where they're going, or what they're doing. They don't have to stop for anybody. It's kind of like a play in yield, but you give and go. If everybody knew how to just ride motorcycles, the traffic would be so much lower, because cars take up so much more space than a bike. I mean, if you look at, you could fit probably 4 motorcycles in the same area that you can fit a car in. I mean, probably 5 even, if the 4 are surrounded. I try to wave at the police. That's because I appreciate and support everything the police do for our community. And I appreciate all that they pretty much everything they do. I went down and they were there, no problem. They've been getting a lot of hate recently. I think the police need a little bit of a lot of slack, because their jobs they're tough. So again, back to the video. We were talking about basically what the benefits are now of motorcycling. And I mean, you could do so much more on a motorcycle than you could ever do in a car. You can have multiple different adventures in a motorcycle that you would never be able to have in a car. Basically, you can just travel down any road or any trail that you find on command. I mean, it's basically it's so simple to do it in a bike, whereas in a car you can't maneuver like you can on a bike. I mean, this is freedom right here. Just doing this right here, that's freedom. Just not have to sit in a box and worry about the AC or the heat being on. You just get on the bike and go. Another thing that is kind of cool when you're riding a motorcycle is you get all types of attention that you don't get in a car. I mean, it's a completely different category on its own. I don't even know why. I mean, I guess motorcycles attract attention because each one of them is a little bit original in their own kind of way. I mean, you're never going to see the same guy on the same motorcycle that somebody else has, and you're not going to look at them the same way, because it's a different rider on a different day, probably on a different day. I mean, it could be the same rider even on a different bike, but you're never going to see the same guy. And like 2 people that ride the same bike and look exactly the same. It's always some type of originality in their own way. If they made lane splitting in New Jersey legal, it would be a lot safer for riders like myself and and other riders in general. You can do it in Cali. You can do it in, I think, Oregon or Ohio. One of the two allowed it to or no, I mean, yeah, one of those two allowed him to do lane splitting as well. I'm just going to pull over a second here, take a look at my list of things that I wanted to talk about this video. I find myself trying to figure out what I was going to talk about in the first place, and when I'm making the video, when I'm thinking of an idea, I have the idea in my head and I talk about it with myself, and it sounds good. But then when I get on the bike, I just forget the idea altogether. It's kind of strange. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the perspective on life that you get is just 100% in every way, shape, or form. Like, it's changed because you look at life differently. You appreciate nature and beautiful things in other ways. Like, look at this view right here. You're in a car, you're not really looking at that. You're not paying attention to that. You're paying attention to other things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a deep passion and love for cars as well as motorcycles, but just something about motorcycles speaks to me deeper than a car. I do like older cars. Like this one, for instance. This is a beautiful car that could be fixed up and painted. Which is a cool looking car. I'm actually going to go check it out real quick. I don't know, something about older cars just gets to me. I like older cars, the way they were built. I don't know. Some people like newer cars. I like older cars. Historic things get to me in some type of way. It has a bigger history and more of a story to it than newer cars do nowadays. So if you look forward to seeing more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm always trying to upload daily motorcycle content. And if you like motorcycles, you might love me. So be sure to hit the bell as well while you're down there. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out, bros.